Hey, how are you?
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. Well?
Yes.
What led you to become a fashion designer in the first place?
About 10 or 11 years ago, I met through a mutual friend a young Italian man who asked me to start a collection with him, which I eventually agreed to do, and I did that 5 years, 10 collections. Then I didn't like the way it was being produced and stopped. And my partners now had been originally art consultants on our first line, and they asked me to come and do another line, which is Technobohemian, and that's what we're doing now. It's our 5th collection.
Typically, where do you find the inspiration for particular pieces of yours?
Everywhere, really, meaning on the street, in photographs, in museums. Oftentimes doing period plays or movies, that too can be an inspiration, of course. Travel, of course.
And typically, in concrete terms, what's your concrete involvement in the creation of an individual piece?
I do all the drawings. I choose all the fabrics and buttons and correct the prototypes. Design all the knitwear and choose the yarn and the colors and the materials, meaning for knitwear, what season is it? Is it cashmere? Is it virgin wool? Is it silk? Is it cotton? Etc.
And do you have any favorite designers or male fashion icons?
No.
You've played in a number of historical films. Is there any particular historical era where you think, wow, those guys really had style?
Yeah, quite a few of them. But, of course, that's when you had slave labor really across the world, so not so hard to have style then.
Obviously, you're known as an actor and director and producer. Do you think sometimes people can be a bit sniffy if somebody does something outside their regular area? For example, if an actress wants to sing.
Maybe, but I'm not someone. I look at it very simply, more simply probably than the question you posed, which is can you do it? If you're not good at it, then people will be sniffy, to use your word. I don't know. I don't judge people that way because Julian Schnabel's a painter by trade. That doesn't predispose me to think he can't make a movie. What I'm predisposed to think then is he's a person who's had a great deal of success in the self-expression of some form. For me, that would be the same with Tom Ford or anybody who does anything creative might be able to do it in another form. On the other hand, a lot of people who make movies, that's all they do. That's creative.
Finally, you were here 2 years ago at the Karlovy Festival as well. What's your relationship to the festival?
Well, I have friends who work here, and I like Karlovy. Festivals are not so easy. I mean, because you just spend your life doing this. You know, it's not like you get to walk on the street or whatever. But when Tatiana asked me to come and do this, I thought it could be a fun thing, and I had at least a day and a half free or so. So I said, fine.
And did you enjoy the fashion show last night?
Yeah, very much so. It was fun to have actors doing it, and they were a great group, and they look good, and I think they had fun.